What is up? Oh, crap. My voice got a little ugly there. What is up? Welcome to, where are we? Oh, TEKNOBLAST Gaming? I'm totally messed up today. Right off the bat, man. Damn. With SIKSLAYER from PA, and we got the realist in spirit. We don't know where he's at. He's missing right now. And Happy New Year. It's 2024. And so far, it started off pretty good for me. But I don't think for Sony, it's already starting off bad for them, but we'll get to that later.
Yeah.
So New Year's came, it went. I didn't do anything. We just stayed here at home. We watched the ball drop on TV, and then that was our New Year hour. Even though we're an hour behind, I was like, okay, that's our New Year's. That's it. Big deal. I'm like, that's it. And then off to bed. So I played one, finished one, and then started another one. And they're more of a smaller title games just because they're small, quick, and easy to play and knock out. And it's something I have on my backlog list. And I was like, oh, I can knock these off my list now. Man, my list is getting much better and better now just because.
Nice.
It's because, you know, I'm not that person where I have to play every single game that's out there, right? There's certain ones now that I just kind of focus like, ooh, I want that game. Ooh, I want that one. And that's it. Not every hot game. Like Mirage, I haven't even picked up Mirage yet. I have no interest right now to pick up Mirage. And a lot of people.
Oh, Assassin's Creed Mirage. Yeah.
A lot of people like it, you know? But just, I have it on my list. I'm just not going to purchase it right now. So Game Pass, man, that's what it does to you. You know, kind of delays it. Some people say it's a bad thing. Some people say it's a good thing. I think it's good for me because I don't have to spend a lot of money on a lot of games anymore like I used to.
Yeah, it's good for my pocket. That's what I care about.
Good for my pocket. That's how I talk. You know, it's my pocket, you know? So, and that's how it goes. So how was your New Year's, man? Did you do anything wild, crazy? I mean, I know you live on the East Coast, man.
I had some champagne. My girl was here. We had some champagne and stuff. It was real cool. It was real cool. Just chilled out. Nothing crazy.
No, that was just me sharing the screen for you, or for when I do share it. It's not shared out yet. Yeah. So I played. Oh man, you know what? Give me a second here. Let me get this set because I can already tell I'm watching the frames drop right now. I better hardwire. I got the hardwire ready, man. Look at that. I just got.
I don't know why you ever unplug it.
Well, because it goes across the floor and it's gonna trip people.
Oh. Well, then you know what you got to do, man. You got to run a better one, bro. You got to take that time and run a good one. You know, it goes, you know, if it's through walls or whatever, even. But yeah, that's what's up. You plug it in, right?
Yeah. So where I plugged it up just across at the big TV, behind the TV on the side of the cabinet, I have a switch there that's sticking up so I can get to the porch really quick. Right.
Right.
And so, you know, the router is in the cabinet, and then I have the router connected to the switch. That way I have more ports to use. And that's how I'm able to hook it up really quick because the switch is right there, like on the back side of the cabinet, but it's on the top where I can reach for it really easily.
Right.
And hook it up.
So what I'm saying is, you know, you got to get yourself a long cable that you could run, you know, to where it needs to be. If it's through walls, I don't know what you got to do, but
yeah, the problem is
about damn time you got to do it.
The problem is that I'm right here against this wall, and then if you go towards the TV, even along the wall, the door is right there. So it means I have to lift up the carpet and put it. It's like that's just not gonna do that. Yeah,
got you. But yeah, but I was playing. Oh, I just got Sifu, right? That's on sale, and it's Xbox Play Anywhere. So you know, I got that. That's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Just been playing stuff. You know, since I got that new router, my headset works a lot better with the PC when it comes to wireless.
Yeah.
Like so much better, so much better. So been doing a lot of VR. I was playing Asgard's Wrath 2, which comes with the Quest 3.
Yeah.
That's like equal to Half-Life Alyx in terms of a really good VR game. Really, really freaking good.
I need to get some VR games, and I have a wish list of them too. It's just I don't get on it enough to say, oh yeah, I need to buy this.
You know of games you would buy or look or thinking about buying?
I'm thinking
you never
about
have the
it.
energy to put on the
Yeah.
headset, but you have things that you want to buy for the
Yeah.
headset.
Because I've gone
Wow.
through the store. Like, well, this is a
Fulfilling
while
sense.
back when I was looking at it. I was looking
Huh?
through the store. I was like, dude, all these horror games look fun because there's a bunch of horror
Yeah.
games. It's like
Yeah.
these look good. It's like there's one I really want to play. Is the Exorcist one, right?
Mm.
And it's like, okay, I favorite that. I'm like, all right, that's my wish list. Like, I got a few. And I hope I can bring it up. But yeah, I got a few that's horror games that's on my wish list for
Oh.
VR. But then I had like a couple that's a shooter one. I was like, it's like, are shooters even good with the VR? Because I could just see the whole
Yo,
thing.
yeah, they can be pretty damn fun, bro.
Are they?
Pretty damn fun, yeah.
So I haven't
Especially if
played
you
one,
get
so I
like,
can't really say. But I've always
yeah,
questioned it. It's like, because when I see the trailers, I was like, you can tell people are having a hard time, like kind of aiming. You know?
yeah, yeah. Some of them are like that. Not gonna lie, but you know, there's some of them out there that are pretty well done. They're
Yeah.
pretty well done.
That's good. So I played one of the old titles called Iris Falls. And that is a puzzle game that's black and white. And I think I showed it to you a while back that I was kind of excited about. I was like, oh, dude, this
Oh yeah, okay. I remember it.
looks
Black and
crazy.
white
It's
puzzle
black and
game.
white and it has all these stairs going like all over the place. And it uses light and shadow to kind of progress in the story or each stage. It was pretty, it's a 1 hour game. I didn't even know it was a 1 hour game. Real short.
snap.
So it's really short. So it was a game that I finished in the same day.
Oh,
It was that simple. And then I started the other night was Planet of Lana. That's on Game Pass. And if you haven't tried it, if you like simple platforming puzzle games, then that's one you need. It looks really good.
Oh,
Planet of Lana. It's been out for a while.
really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And so,
Okay.
and that one, like from what I saw, because I always look at the walkthrough to see how long they are, just to kind of gauge it, right? To see, it's like, do I want to spend some time on this or not?
Right.
So I looked at Iris first. I'm like, oh, that's an hour. I can do that. You know, it may take me a little bit longer than an hour, but I know it's an hour's worth of content, right?
Yeah.
And then same thing with Lana. I saw that's like a 4 hour game. No, it's like a 2.5 hour game or so. I'm like, oh, yeah, I can do that one too. You know, take me a few days, but you know,
Ain't so bad.
you know, it's a short game. It's like, so I know I'll be done in a short amount of time compared to like a long-term game like Starfield or something. It's like, no, that's gonna take forever. And I told you I finished that already, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I completed Starfield already, so I wanna start the New Game Plus. But I think I'll give it a break from now. Not because I'm bored, like some people will say, because you're bored,
Because
Tech.
you want to try other things.
I want to try other things. There's other games that it's been on the back burner because of Starfield, you know?
Because of Starfield, yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because of Starfield. So now, you know, I'm knocked out Iris. I'm going to knock out Lana probably this weekend. So now I could, you know, knock those out. Maybe play another game. Oh,
Xbox be eating good all the time. So I'm saying,
heck yeah.
you can't just be playing Starfield.
And it's not about all the big AAA titles either. There's some smaller titles that are fun to get to play.
Yeah, bro. That's what
I did start Spider-Man 2.
Oh.
I did start that one this week. I play like an hour.
Oh, your son already beat it, right?
No, he hasn't beat it yet. And I always tease him every day when I see him. He's like, you already finished it, didn't you? He's like, no, I haven't finished it yet. It's like,
really?
It's a bigger map, Dad. It's a bigger map. I was like, okay.
Wait, is he? No, he's doing the side things now. That must be what it is. Talking about the map. He must be doing more of the side stuff than he did last time.
I think so. I think he is. Yeah. No, he doesn't take offense that I mess with him about him.
Right.
He's like, whatever, Dad. He's like, whatever. So yeah, he started playing that. I mean, he's a lot farther than I am, but I did start Spider-Man 2 last week, and it's not bad. It's the same as the other Spider-Man. It's nothing different. But it's fun. And it's like I forget how completely cinematic it is because it is. And it was like you're watching a movie. It's not even a joke. I'm not even clowning on it. It's like you're watching a movie, right? Because you could be swinging around, doing something, and then you battle Sandman because Sandman is the first person you battle, right? And a lot of it's a bunch of you know, what was it called? We were talking about
First
the other day.
villain, basically.
QE, quick time events.
Yeah, quick
Right?
time events. Yeah.
You know, they're quick time events,
QTs.
and then it takes like there's like 30 seconds of cinematic scenes that it's just like he's flipping
Right,
around,
he
shooting
plays
his
out.
web, you know,
Yeah.
trying to shut up.
And you're not involved in any of it.
Yeah, you're not. You're just watching. Like, oh crap, this is pretty good. And then all of a sudden, it's like, oh crap, I got to take control now. You're so focused on what's going on that you forget that you're playing the game.
That's how it gets, though.
A tour says no rush with NG Plus tech. Official mod support is also coming to Starfield soon, which will be enhanced. Yeah, but
Yes,
will it? But is it coming to console? Because I play on console.
Yes.
Oh, is it?
Well, of course. Of course.
Well, I don't know. You know, sometimes it always goes PC first.
Official mod support, yeah.
But you know, it always goes PC first, and then months later, here comes the console part. You know.
Yeah. Well, now with the fact that they're with Xbox and all that, they've been working on that for a while. Anyway.
Well, that's good.
Anyway, top of that, yeah.
That's good.
I think they did it with Fallout. In fact, it was their day. I want to say Fallout 4 or Fallout 76. I forget which one.
Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll try it on Starfield just because it's Starfield. Mm-hmm. Because I've never been into the whole modding thing. I never looked into it. It never really interests me. Even when I play on PC, it's just never a thing for me. Right. And he's saying Skyrim and Fallout were amazing with it. Hey, I believe you. I'm sure it was, you know, for everybody that's into it. I've seen some videos that look pretty cool. It just never, it's like, I play the game as is, enjoy it, finish it. And if I want to move on, I move on. That's it. Right. Maybe with Starfield be different. Maybe I'll go, maybe I'll look into it and see what they're doing with it and see. I saw one video where they changed the main character as the robot. Like the robot was the main character.
Okay. That's different.
Yeah, that was different. Is it? Is it? It's over there on that thing. Don't let the camera see your butt. That black, it should be in that little case over there. And this is what happens. You got kids, man. No, right next to it. In that pile of stuff that's right there in the corner. Yeah, just look in there. You saw it? Yes. Go and close the door.
Kids, man.
Yes, I am. Close the door. Don't turn off the light. Thank you.
They didn't know y'all were.
He said, yeah, for sure. The base games of Bethesda are amazing on their own, but if you want them to be your life game, then mods are game changing. No, I'll try it out for sure. I'll try it out. I'll see. Now, you tell me when these mods are in place, is this something I can just download that somebody did, or I have to do my own?
No, it's probably going to be in a menu and everything, and you just pick it from that.
Okay. Because creating is not my thing. I won't do it. If it's something I have to do myself, then it's something I won't do. Right?
Oh, no. It doesn't work like that.
If it's something that somebody put out there to share so others can use it, then I'll do it. Yep. Then I'll can do that. Then I have no problem with that. So cool. That's good to know.
Yeah.
So, but no, that's it, man. I've been playing. That's what I've been playing. Spider-Man, a little bit of Spider-Man. Iris Falls finished. Planet of Lana, which is good. It looks beautiful. Good artwork and everything. And that's it. So really slow couple of weeks because it's the holidays. So
the holidays, you're nice and relaxed and stuff.
Yeah. And then this week was get back to the grind with work. Right. Get back to the normal stuff and everything. It was a short week because we had all
about that.
Yeah, the kids go back to school today, so I was like, get back into that. So,
oh, they went back for the first time today, not yesterday. On a Thursday? Wow.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. I'm like, Thursday. It's like, why not just start Monday? But I think that the thinking is let it be 2 days of catch up. You know, kind of refresher. Right. Nothing hardcore, no homework or anything like that. Just a refresher. And then Monday, start back up, ramped up, full blast. And normal routine. So until spring break, which happens in March. Like, dude, it's not even 2.5 months or something like that.
Yeah, we're in the middle of winter now. We're in the beginning of winter.
Latour says it's pretty streamlined. Only thing to worry about is load order. You know what he means by
Yeah,
that?
sometimes you don't want like one model interfere with another if you don't, you know,
Oh, the way you
install
stack them or
mod
something?
A in front of mod B.
Uh,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So you gotta be careful how you stack them.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I guess we'll see when it finally comes out. Hey, maybe I can.
Well,
Go ahead.
I'm anticipating it though.
But how far have you say you started it? I keep forgetting if you started it already.
Oh yeah, dude, I played like 40 something hours. So I'm like
Yeah.
behind a lot of people. I play a lot of hours. So
Now, is
I'm at
that
the
enough
part.
time for you to judge if you like it or not? Because I've been seeing a lot of things out there
And I knew I liked it pretty
that
early on.
there's some people that play 400 hours and they still hate it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Well, I feel sorry for them.
I
feel
hate this
sorry for
game.
them
400 hours and I hate
that
it.
they spent 400 hours and they could still want to tell the world that they hate it,
Yeah.
and we're supposed to believe them. Okay, yeah, sure, bro.
I hate
Got
that game, but I can't stop playing. Yeah. Oh, why is this game so addicting? But I hate it. Can already see that.
Because you're stupid.
Because you're dumb. Dumb.
Doo-doo-doo.
Already 40 games announced for release on Xbox Game Pass in upcoming year. Which one of these will be your hidden gem in 2024? Dude, well, I mean, I don't know about hitting gem, but
And this is official list, or this is somebody in the community put together?
I don't know if it's somebody in the community. Oh,
I think this is something somebody in the community put together. See, this is just the stuff we know about
yeah.
because
Yeah.
we've been paying attention, right? That somebody put together. Not even anything official, right?
Let me kind
Like
of,
because like Resident Evil, like we know the official announcement of Resident Evil 2 and other things like that.
yeah.
Assassin's Creed and whatnot that's coming for this month.
Oh, yeah.
Like, but
It's,
here's the stuff that we know about that's coming out this year. Yeah.
Oops. Wrong. Yeah. So we have, I'm trying to make out. I'm trying to fit it in the window here. I mean, there's a bunch of, there's Persona again. There's Stalker 2, which, man, I hope they finally get that. But, you know, they're in Ukraine, man. They're in that war still. That stupid war.
And they're doing this on the side while they fight the day job, which is war.
And they've lost some people too, because
they've lost people over time. Yep.
Because they've been in the war. Not that there were like civilians just watching. They were in the war.
Nope. Yeah, actively like commanders, all types of troops. Yeah.
Flint Rock is one of them that I'm looking forward to.
Another one. Yeah.
Flint Rock. Let's see what's on the second row.
But it's Avowed on the third row.
Yeah, Avowed on the third row. 33 Immortals.
Yep.
Also,
Commandos. That's gonna be a good one.
There's quite a few.
Oh, Citizen
Towerborn.
Sleeper something.
Towerborn.
It's just about to come out. Replaced. Waiting on Replaced.
Replaced. I've been waiting that, dude, forever.
Both of us have been waiting on that.
Yeah.
You know, Hellblade 2. There.
Hellblade 2.
I'm waiting on Flight Simulator 2024. I'm waiting on that. That's gonna be dope.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get a 4080 Super. It's supposed to come out at the end of the month. So I got my money together. I'm gonna buy that. So I'm gonna be able to do Flight Simulator properly. I've got the flight stick already. I just gotta get the pedals. I got the good Wi-Fi for my headset.
Oh, really?
Got the new headset. So yeah, man, I'm good to go.
Is it gonna sound like coming in, like that airplane kind of voice?
Like the radio.
Yes. You have to. Have you ever listened to the air traffic control?
Dude, I used to work at an airplane. Yes, I know. Yeah,
so
I know. Those guys are.
Yeah. There was a I think there was a channel that was dedicated to those air traffic control, and they're just cracking jokes like saying things that just cracks you up, and they're just saying it like in a very serious manner too.
Yes. Yes. Those folks are kind of nuts when it comes to all that stuff, bro. Let me tell you, you have. Ooh,
I can't tell if it's fake or real, but what I was listening to was funny.
Hilarious.
It was funny. So Pigeon Simulator, that's a first. I haven't seen that one. But
Pigeon Simulator.
Yeah, it's right.
There's all these simulators.
Yeah, there's a bunch of
like
simulators. They got the power washing one and
power washing. That's just crazy as well.
yeah, power washing. They got the mower one. I was like, really? It's like just go outside. Like, wow. You will play a video game that's a simulator, but will never do the actual work outside, right? Like,
Yeah, but they said the same thing about Guitar Hero and stuff. So I don't know. I'm gonna let them slide with that.
I'm okay.
Why'd you learn to play real guitar? Yeah,
I know.
that's the same fucking thing as this.
I'm guilty of that. I played the hell out of Guitar Hero, even DJ Hero. I was all about DJ Hero. I'm over here with the headset, dude. Like pretend.
Yo, the people who like DJ Hero really like DJ Hero. Like they still speak of it. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, I had a great dude, but they had some badass tracks though.
Yeah, but it's just it seems to me like the fans remember it more fondly than either Rock Band or Guitar Hero.
Really?
Like when you hear people talk about how much they used to play those, but when they talk about DJ Hero, they get lit up like you just did. Like they remember
DJ
it
Hero
was fun as hell.
Yeah, because you got your 3 or 4 buttons on the disc thing, and you go. Oh, that was a lot of fun, man. That DJ Hero was awesome. I don't know why I got rid of mine. I always get rid of all this shit, then years later I regret it. I'm like, man, I should have kept it. Yeah.
And you keep making the same mistake too. Like you learned the lesson before, but you'll do it again.
I'll do it again. I always it's like I shouldn't. Like my son, I think I told you this story once. My son was asking because we're all about Godzilla. We love Godzilla. Right? We're big Godzilla fans. And he was asking, Dad, is there a Godzilla game? I was like, no. I was like, they really don't put out Godzilla games, right? Not like they did before. Yeah.
Oh, recently, yeah.
Yeah. There's like you won't find one on PlayStation. You won't find one on Xbox or even.
Yeah, because they used to make them all the time, like in the 360 era.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Right.
1 or 2.
And so on the PS4 when he pulled one up, he's like, Dad, do you have this one? This is for the PlayStation 4. And I'm like, which one? It's like, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like, let me see. He showed me some video. And I go, it's like, I used to have it. He's like, what? Why did you get rid of it? It's like, because it sucked. It's like, because I bought it thinking it's going to be a badass Godzilla game, and it sucked bad. Right? He's like, oh my God.
Was it like the fighting game or like where it's like one-on-one in like a city or?
Yeah, he's in a city and just like destroying everything that's going on. And then he's like, why don't you just get it, Dad? Go find it again. And I'm like, okay, let me go find it. So I'm looking for it. Dude, it's going for like $200 or $300. Right? And I was like, I'm not paying that much money for this game. I was like, at all. See, why don't ever get rid of anything that's Godzilla. I was like, okay, next time I know not to get rid of anything that's Godzilla.
Godzilla. Like, yeah, I gotta say I agree with you, son.
And so I end up buying, I went to like an independent game store and I bought a Wii version. I think it was like Godzilla and Monsters Attack Earth or something like that.
Yeah. Okay.
And he played that for a little bit. He played it like, okay, here's an old one. Go play this one if you really want to play a Godzilla game. Yeah, but you're gonna get the PlayStation 4. It's like, first, I don't even know if it plays on the PlayStation 5.
Oh, know a game maybe you and him should try? I think there were 2 of them. King of the Monsters 1 and 2. It was on Neo Geo.
Oh,
it's like they have imitations of all the movie monsters. So they have a Godzilla, right? Yeah. Like the main one, right? But they don't call him Godzilla, but it's basically Godzilla. They got a Mothra and King Ghidorah and then King Kong and all that stuff. And like it was a fighting game, like wrestling, the type of fighting game, right? Yeah. I don't know, some retro stuff. I don't know. Try playing with your sons; they might like it.
Yeah, they'll like it. And then what we do have
all over the place
that has Godzilla characters in is Gigabash on the PlayStation.
Oh, Gigabash has Destroyer.
Yeah, so I got that for them. I bought that extra controller during Black Friday deal, whatever, and now we have a spare controller because I don't buy controllers for the PS5 because none of us really play it. But now that I got Gigabash, I was like, okay, it's like, well, I guess
more of the games are coming to PC, so I don't know. Maybe you can play it there. We'll be
fine. And so, but this is the games we know of. They're coming out in 2024. Hopefully, hey, some may drop off because you just never know. Oh, there's Ark also. I forgot about Ark.
Oh yeah.
Ark isn't down there too. So yeah, but I didn't get into Ark either. I tried it. I bought it. I was hyped for it that I bought it. Yeah.
Oh,
And I was disappointed.
it didn't work out for you.
Well, it's the whole survival thing that you got to keep grinding at it, which I didn't realize that's what it was. Right?
Oh, okay.
It's one of those that you come in naked, you get part of a community, and then you grow with the community. But at the time, I was like, dude, I can't even survive at night. I die. Because I don't find the right clothes, or I don't have the right tools to make a hut.
Night cycle. Wow.
Yeah. So you cycle in the night, your character's getting cold, he's getting sick, and like the next day he's dead. I'm like, man, turn off this stupid game. I can't play this. And I don't do well with these survival games that you kind of gotta keep up with it. You gotta feed them, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want to feed my character. I just want to play, man.
Right.
Yeah. And the same thing with State of Decay. I like the State of Decay games, but I have to be playing with somebody else because there's just no way I could do this by myself. Right? Because I gotta feed my characters, my teammates. You know, if I'm playing by myself, I gotta feed them, I gotta protect them, you gotta heal them. It's like, I don't want to keep up with all that. Just not my jazz, man. I just want to play.
Basically, it turns into a micromanaging, simulator.
Yeah, it's a micromanage. Too much micromanage. Yeah, so I don't want to do all that micromanage. I do that in real life already. I gotta take care of these. It's like,
facts.
I already do that in real life. Why would I want to do that in a video game? I want to get in some action already, man. So I wish they had a mode that in State of Decay, where there's a mode is like, okay, you don't have to do the survival thing. You just go out there and do your missions, and that's it. You don't know me. Xbox sparks fury over using AI generated art to promote indie games. Oh no.
I don't even know if this is specifically just like a Xbox tax type of thing. I saw it elsewhere from other folks. It's just like now AI is like a bad thing. If you use AI to do something, you're a bad person.
Yeah.
AI probably trained itself on other people's intellectual property. Like, man, shut the man.
So it seems, this guy says, reports, right? And I think I respond to the guy. It's like, ooh, you really got them for screenshotting their tweet, right? So this guy says, so it seems ID at Xbox, he even tagged him, deleted their tweet using AI art. Thankfully, I still screenshot of it. It's like everybody wants to have a gotcha moment. You know, right. Everybody wants to have like, oh, I got them. You think they can hide by deleting it? Nope, sir. I got it right here. It's like now to wait for their apology. It's like, why do they have to apologize for? It's like because they use this they use this like everybody else is using. Right?
Yep.
And of course, there's gotta be the reactions. People are clowning on how they did that. So here's mine. What a gotcha moment for you for saving a screenshot of the post. So why should Xbox apologize? Another guy says, what's wrong with it? Looks fine to me. Right? Why would they apologize? It's a technology that's working. They are working on. Even Microsoft is working with it.
I don't know. There's this narrative that's going on around because the AI, trained itself on other people's intellectual property. Therefore, anything it makes is, if you use AI to do something, you're stealing from people. Man,
really?
Yep.
That's a complaint right now. No, yep. I get the part where they're mimicking the voices and the look, because I've seen that on reports.
But that's not this.
That's not this. It's just
basically their own logo.
It's their own logo. Yes.
Out of it.
Oh
that
no.
already existed that they made.
This guy says, "Oh no, not AI art from a company that's heavily invested in AI technology." Calm down, man. There's nothing to apologize for. Oh no, he thankfully still has the screenshot exactly.
Yep. Yep. Oh
Oh
no.
no. Thankfully, still has the screenshot. Get a life, dude. Who the fuck cares?
Oh,
Oh, snap.
I'm in your A1. Happy New Year, guys! For $10 super chat. Happy New Year, guys.
$10
Hey,
super
thanks,
chat.
man.
Appreciate it, man. Where's he been? He's been less he's
Yeah.
been like super low key. Low key. Nah, that came out weird, but you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, happy New Year, man. Hope all was well with you and your family and anything else you were
Facts, bro.
doing. Anything wild or crazy you were doing. Oh yeah. The alert. I forgot that I got that set up. So yeah, I think this guy thought he was like, oh, this is my moment to shine. Right? This Warwick guy. My moment to shine. And I know people like I don't put a lot of credit on the likes and ratios and shit that people like to go on.
Right. Right.
But he didn't get shit going. You got eight
one cared.
retweets and like 31 likes and 4 bookmarks. Woohoo, dude.
I guarantee you half of that even extraction or whatever that he got, right, was truly from what do you call all the news talking about all the time and stuff. Like if the news didn't report about it, it would even have half the clicks and views or whatever that it got. Yeah. That's how little people really cared.
I mean, I would, if I didn't see this fuck complaint, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, I'm saying. Okay. If I didn't see this like fuck complaint, I would have never thought about it that way. I never would have saw this and think, oh no, Xbox at ID at Xbox use a AI generated art. How dare they? That would have never crossed my mind.
No, bro, literally, I don't care at all. All that AI art, I noticed they all look like glossy sometimes. Like when they're doing,
they're like really rounded, like perfectly round.
AI, like the fuck. You don't even need Uncanny Valley syndrome. We're way before that. Yeah. Uncanny Valley syndrome is like at the very end of like reaching perfection at something, right? Ironically, near the end, like the closer you get to perfection, the more fake it actually looks up until you get past that hump and it starts all looking real, like more realistic again.
Yeah.
Right. That's what they call the Uncanny Valley, bro. That's where at the end of the cycle. This is still way at the beginning where everything looks like. You remember in the 360 era, anything that used Unreal Engine looked like Gears of War.
Yeah.
Right. Everything looked glossy like Gears of War. Like same thing here. Like, bro, folks need to show. But
something that like, oh, I got Xbox. Ooh, I got him this time. No, you didn't, dude. Mm-hmm. You didn't do anything. You do shit.
Nothing.
I love this one. It's my favorite. Where is it? I'm gonna heart this one by Jonah. Oh no! Thankfully, thankfully, still has the screenshot. Stay live, dude.
Oh, you've been in school. All right, man. Yeah, it's a good reason not to be around, dog.
Yeah, it's good, man. No, yeah, YouTube and Twitter and everything will take your concentration from school, man. Take care of what you need to take care of.
Yeah, bro.
I've used AI. I use Chat GPT a lot, and I'm not ashamed. I used it for work, actually.
It's no worse. Yeah, it's like Alexa and all this other. It's like using a freaking search engine.
It's like,
what are you talking about?
Exactly. And I've used it for work because I'm trying to learn Python, right?
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to learn Python, and the role I'm trying to go into is heavily uses Python because of the big data we use, right?
Right.
I got to take data from an outside source and bring it into our warehouse, right? And then, but it takes Python because we deal with a lot of JSON files, if you know what JSON files
are. Yeah.
So that's all new to me. I'm used to SQL databases, right? Normal databases. This is completely different, completely new to me to deal with Pythons and data warehouses and all that. And so coworker that's already there, he's already taught me some things, kind of like the basics.
Right.
But then, there's only so much you can learn by watching somebody else or somebody explaining to you. So, I got to get my feet dirty, my hands dirty. So you
Right.
have to do the work yourself and figure it out on your own. That's just a way you learn in IT, at least for me in IT or any job, I guess. You just got to dive right into it and do it.
Yeah, balls deep.
Just dive on in, right? And so I would take a little bit of what the other guy previously done, and then I go, I'll research some things, just regular searches. And if I find it, great. If I don't, GPT and see what it does. And I kind of tell it what I want to do and then provide what I have. And that thing will spit out like, this is what you should do. I'm like, what the fuck? Are you serious? Let me try it. So sure enough, after some tweaking that chat gave me some stuff. It's not on point all the time. So I'll bring it over to my environment, do some tweaking here to make it work right. And sure enough, dude, starts working like crazy. Like, oh,
nice.
Now the downside is that like I won't learn every little text or syntax that I've typed in there. Right? That's a downside. So that's something I still have to learn on my own. It's like I got to understand what this means, not just depend on chat to do it for me.
Right.
So yeah. Outdoor says Chat GPT and AI just gives you a draft. These people act like they're not vetting it. So yeah.
Exactly.
So I use it more as a tool to kind of guide me to what I need to do in Python. Right. For another example, I have this process that downloads these files. And this one process downloads 1,600 files, right? But it kept crashing on me. It kept crashing on me. And I'm trying to figure this out, and I try to do it on my own. I don't want to bug the other guys, and say, hey, I need help. Right. Please figure out. I want to do it on my own because it's the only way to learn. And I thought, it's like, you know what? When it gets to this process where it downloads the 1,600 files, let me put a delay before it starts. It finished all these other 10 steps before it. Let me let the compute, like the processing and all that, kind of catch up, right? I really don't know what it's doing in the background, but I want to just give it some buffer room, right? Give it some buffer room before it hits the big boy where it's 1,600 files. And so it's like I use chat. I use searches first, and I wasn't getting the answer I was looking for. And then I used chat, and it gave me a better answer. And then I tweaked it a little bit to fit.
GPT.
Right. And I tweaked it to work in my environment. And sure enough, I got what I needed. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Now I save it in my little collection of code that I have at work to reference back to. It's like, oh no, I know how to delay this process a few seconds before it actually starts up again. Yeah. And that helped. And so my process that I had was going 9 hours long. And that's bad. Right? Was going for 9 hours. That's long. Bad. That's not good.
9 hours long.
And so once I got everything tweaking and cleaned up, it cut it down to 2.5 hours of compute time.
Good work.
Yeah. So
pretty good.
So I'm happy with it. And that's how I use chat. But people are going crazy. Like, oh my God, I can't believe chat AI is gonna. It's a tool. Use it as intended. Don't use it as like your go-to for everything. Yeah.
It's like the internet, man. It's just like, or Photoshop in the art world. Like, these things disrupted the status quo till a new status quo emerged. No?
Yeah.
These are just tools, bro. They're just tools.
They're just tools. Darius Fears. Have you followed this guy?
Oh yes, I know him. I searched him on Spaces and stuff.
He's a gamer with Game Pass Ultimate, horror game YouTuber. That's right, horror games, man. Or horror movies? Horror games. I love horror games too. He says PlayStation literally has nothing compared to only one of Microsoft's first-party studios. PlayStation may be in trouble. And this is like the artwork that he posted. I don't think it's his, but it's what he put out there. And this is the future of Xbox. Huge difference. Huge difference. Well, I'm not downplaying what Sony has, but A lot of it's the same.
It's funny they're trying so hard to start this narrative, you know what I'm saying? And do something against. So he just puts this up simple facts. It's that simple.
Yeah. I mean, I liked Ratchet and Clank. I played it. It was a fun game. Never went back to it.
One and done.
Spider-Man, it's entertaining. Spider-Man's entertaining, but you know what you're getting now. Now you're in your third iteration of Spider-Man. You know what you're going to get. A lot of swinging, a lot of QTEs. You know.
Yep.
A lot of cinematics. I'm not even kidding. It's a lot of cinematics.
All day.
That's Spider-Man, and it's entertaining. It's good. So it's not like I'm hating or clowning.
And Wolverine's starting to look just like it, obviously, because you know it's early on. Like they're taking that and they're just gonna adapt it into Wolverine.
Well, okay, we'll see it like this, where people are clowning for Starfield just to be in another Fallout, but in space. Wolverine is gonna be Spider-Man, but with Wolverine. You know, the gameplay and everything. All the mechanics and whatever else comes with Spider-Man, that's gonna be Wolverine, because it's done by Insomniac. You know their formula. You know what kind of games they produce. It's gonna be. Look at Sunset Overdrive. I mean, it has all the mechanics of Spider-Man. You know, so we know what to expect from a Wolverine. Just like people expected what's going to be, how what Starfield was going to be like. It's Fallout in space plus more.
Space. Exactly. That's what it always were. Plus more is key.
Yes. Plus more. Yeah. Bloodborne, dude, I never got into it. I couldn't get past the first level.
A lot of people like it if you're into those roguelikes.
God of War, I enjoyed the first one, the 2018. Never played any of the previous ones, so I don't know what it's like on the previous ones.
Oh, the previous ones I like the older ones.
Yeah.
More than the ones that have been on PS4, because they were actual action games. You know what I'm saying? You're more spectacle. You could actually jump. Like, you know what I'm saying? Come on.
Yeah. The Last of Us
is God of War, badass, and not just an angry, single dad. That, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna Second Opinion Pro. You're gonna have to let me get on this thing with you and do some video game debating. Do you know who this is?
No, I think we're gonna pass on that though.
I don't know who that is.
I'm gonna debate with you. I don't know. This guy just shows up, never seen him before, doesn't introduce himself, doesn't doesn't make himself known or nothing in the chat. We don't know him now. He's like, oh, he wants to debate with me.
It's gotta be Punty. That's Punty as a different guy.
Nah, that's not Punty.
Sorry.
Game debating. Why we gotta debate with you? Like, you already see what side. So the first thought of yours is debate, not discussion. Not like, who are you? You just pop up in here.
Hey, you know me. I welcome everybody, but
come on,
but at the same time,
it's so here the bear coming at us. This is what it is.
Oh, Second Opinion. You got sick all riled up, man.
No, I'm just saying, I'm not riled up. I'm just saying this is what it is. You already know what it is. Like,
yeah.
It's not even funny. It's just like, okay.
But see, the difference here with me is that, okay, one, I'm not a good debater. I just like to talk. I like to talk. Right. Like I told you, we're starting with Ratchet and Clank. I liked it, and then I never went back. That's it. I'm done. It was like, what's to debate about? It was a good game. I agree with people. Yeah. Spider-Man, the same thing. I liked it, but it's one and done. It's cinematic, QTEs. I mean, what am I lying about that? Right?
Yeah.
Bloodborne. Hey, I acknowledge that people loved it. I hated it because I just didn't know what to do, and that's more of my fault, right? God of War. You said you liked the previous ones of 2018. Yeah. I enjoyed 2018 because that was my first one to play with, right? Okay. I don't know any better. So somebody tells me, well, God of War sucks. I was like, well, I mean, it depends. I was like, I liked it because it was my first one. You know?
And I own the 2018 one. I guess I haven't played yet.
Oh, do you?
I have it on PC. Yeah, on PC I got it.
The Last of Us is The Last of Us. I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie. Dude, it was an awesome game. The second one was trash.
Yeah.
The second one was freaking trash. I mean, you can't debate that. Ghost is Assassin's Creed, but with
in Japan.
Japan.
But way earlier than Assassin's Creed got to do it, and apparently it's really good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's good.
It's the game that should have won Game of the Year that year instead of Last of Us 2.
Yeah.
Like, that's the one that should have did it.
And then you got Demon Souls, I guess, and Days Gone, which I didn't care for. I don't know what that last one was.
Demon Souls was a remake of a PS3 game. I know because I reviewed that way back in the day.
And then there's Dreams, I think. I don't think nobody cared. I don't think anybody cared for that.
Yeah, that was like the game construction thing. Like,
was that like the competitor to Spark? Remember Spark?
Yeah, yes, competitor to Spark. That's the one that Xbox said I was talking about. Yes.
And Spark got like thrown away. Like nobody even talks about Spark.
Yeah, yeah, just like nobody talks about Dreams. In the same way, we both got it like that.
Yeah,
they really did.
I tried Spark. It did suck. Like it was bad. Second opinion says, first and foremost, you should know who this is. Oh, that's right. It is. So, man, dude, I haven't seen you post in a long time. So it's like either I don't see yours because you posted way earlier than I did, and then me looking at work for games.
Years.
So I know who he is. I do know him in person.
Oh, you met him at QuakeCon.
I met him at QuakeCon.
All right. Because he just popped out of nowhere. I'm like, he wants to debate. I'm like,
Yeah, no. I know who he is. No, I know he is. This is way before COVID, and we're going to QuakeCon, and the buddies that I was going with, we all bought game cases. Do you remember that big case?
Announce yourself, fool. Huh? Yeah. Oh, the big cases of what?
Remember that big case that has a console in it and a TV in it? That way you could. Yeah. Okay. So I had the most up to date right now, but in the past it looked like a suitcase and was really flimsy. But at the time, it was one of the good ones, right? Mm-hmm. It was basic. It would just open up like a suitcase. Your console was in there, and your monitor was in there as well, right? And so there's 4 or 5 of us, and I think 2 of us or 3 of us have these game cases, right? And we were all set up in a row. So we're like, it was great, because this is QuakeCon. Everybody has their PCs and something cool to look at. Right. Because it's QuakeCon, just like any other convention. And this guy comes up and he goes, oh, dude, what's up, man? I can't believe I see these things in the wild. I work for games and yada, yada. And he goes on and says, he works for that company that I bought the game case from, right? Or who makes the games case. And so we talked to him, and of course, he was with his crew. He goes out and does this thing. Every time we see him, we, say high five, fist bumps, whatever. Acknowledge each other every time. The year since then, we've always seen him there. Well, at least I have, because the friends that I go to kind of spread out all over the country now. So they, they barely see I barely see them. But me, I always brag about going to QuakeCon anyways, every year, because it's just down the street from where I live. It's not that far. Right. And every year I see him. Right. So, Soleb, I hope I'm saying it right, because you got it spelled differently. And, like I said, every year I acknowledge him and say, hey,
was he there this year?
I don't remember. He was,
because you didn't mention him.
No, I didn't mention him. So, but anyway, in the previous ones, I always acknowledge I see him, we take pictures, say hi and everything. Looks great. I know he has a baby now, so he's moved out of Dallas. He's like somewhere South Dallas now, I believe. He can tell you. He can tell you, if he could post there and everything. And he has his own channel and everything that I follow. So yeah, I know who he is. After all that, yes, I know who he is.
Cool.
So, yeah.
100. What up, bro?
Yeah, so I'll have to get him on here on one of these days. It's always Thursday. So 7 o'clock, we're in the same time zone. So I know you're still in Texas, and we can get this on. And Get you
Cool.
jumping in here. So nah, he's not some random dude.
All right, cool.
There you go. See, he wasn't here this year. He covered E3,
Yeah,
PAX. So yeah, there's some things he covers. Yeah.
Cool.
And I don't know if he knows he keeps up with people that used to work at games, but games no longer around. Right?
Oh,
Games no longer around because I don't know why. They just kind of secretly shadow closed themselves out of nowhere. Out of nowhere. Because when I bought the latest case that I have now, the big heavy one, but it's like the best one too.
Mm-hmm.
I bought it during a pre-sale, which came with all kinds of crap with it, not just the case. Right?
Right.
You still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Because I loved all their products, right? They had some really good products. And one day I was like, oh man, you know what? I'm going to order some stuff. Let me look for my code. And sure enough, I found my code. It says, use this lifetime code to get something % off for any products you want. I was like, cool. And so I go to the game's website and I'm like, dead, right? It's like, no way. So I keep trying. Maybe I spelled it wrong because they do spell it different. They don't just spell games with, the word games. And so I made sure I typed it out right and like nothing. I'm like, what the shit, man? So like, all right, let me go to her Facebook page. And it was still active. And there was some recent posts there, but nothing about closing, right? So I start messaging. It's like, dude, are you guys open? What's the deal? Your website's down and yada, yada, yada. Nobody replied. Other people started posting. They said, dude, your website's down. It's like, are you still active? Yada, yada, yada. It would never respond. And then at some point I was like, dude, they must have closed down. It's like, and I think I found their number and I tried calling them and sure enough, it was disconnected. And he just said it right here. It's like, yeah, and they closed their doors. Dead. It was super weird.
Yeah, that man is dead. Yeah, that mag is dead.
Yeah, they closed it and it was just weird, man. I mean, they had some good products too. I like their stuff. I was willing to buy some more. It's just, I guess shit happens, man, with companies.
Yeah, it works out like that sometimes. It is what it is.
All right. So next thing I got here is the supposedly Xbox director or developer Direct 2024 could feature another shadow drop. What do you think?
I mean, just because it happened last year.
I know.
You know what I'm saying? I would love to see it, but what proof did they have? Okay, what's the reason for this article? Is it just because it happened last year? Now they're saying, oh, it might happen.
Well, there's nothing else to talk about. That's the.
Did they hear any kind of rumor that makes them think this might be the case? Like, why are they saying this now, other than the proximity of the time compared to last year? Like, what's up? Why is the press talking about it? What new thing do they know? Probably nothing.
No, I mean, they want to speculate just to say later when something comes. We knew this was gonna happen. We just couldn't say anything, right? We couldn't say nothing. And I'm like, dude, you didn't know
slow
shit.
News week. I think that's what it is. Just because it's slow news week.
It is slow. I mean, like, I don't even have anything other than what we're just talking about. It's mainly stories.
Mm-hmm.
The majority of the time was stories.
Yes.
There's nothing out right now until something is actually out, and hopefully there is something, because I want to see an Xbox show. I want to see what they put out.
Yeah.
Some title called Kiln by Double Fine. I mean, I don't know what that is, so we'll see. Oh, it says described as a team-based brawler focusing on player-sculpted characters from clay. Yeah, it doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
An insider named Extra Ones claims that dude, this could have been anybody. You could have said it was me.
Yeah.
That the event may include. I mean, I can say that randomly. It's like, you know what? So there's gonna be a shadow drop of a game, kind of like Hi-Fi Rush. Yeah.
And there could be this. There could be that. Not there will be. It will be.
Yeah, it could be. Exactly.
It could be.
It could be. Include another surprise release similar to Hi-Fi Rush. So get out of here. Get out of here.
And then all it pushes is this expectation, and when the expectation is not met, right? Because they never promised it. Boom. Now it's a problem, for Xbox. It's like, what the hell?
They said last year's featured Forza Motorsports, Redfall, and the iconic shadow drop of Hi-Fi Rush. So I don't know. I mean, I hope they give, if they give any news out of if they provide any news about a game, I want to know about Avowed. That's one I want to know. We already know about Hellblade, so we don't need to know anything more about it. Avowed has been like just kind of swept on the rug lately. Nothing's been mentioned, and that's something I do want to hear about. And hopefully there's something for this year. Not just a trailer, but at least a release for this year. But you never know, man. Who knows what's going to happen.
Right.
Are you getting that new Suicide Squad?
No.
Yeah, I'm not getting it either. At least now. Not now. Not soon.
Right. I just got Guardians of the Galaxy on the Epic Store for free.
Ooh.
That's currently the free. Well, yeah, the Epic Store has been putting up a lot of good stuff in the past week or two. Holidays,
you haven't played it at all?
I played it when it was on Game Pass. I'd gotten.
Oh, did you? Okay.
A couple levels in, and then.
Oh, it's so good.
Yeah.
It's so. I mean, at least it was for me. It was awesome. I couldn't stop playing. It was good. Let's see. Oh, this is the Let's Play Kiln prototype. Huh. Let's see what this is like. What the heck is this? This is the clay they were talking about?
I guess so.
It's a little thing with the butt. Little ghost figure with the butt. Floating
A really
around.
big head or something.
Yeah. Going to a house. And then you got a sword. He goes into like some clay oven thing. Oh, you do make something. Oh, it's like VR though. It has the hand. Yeah, about that. Dude, you know what people are gonna do with this? If you're gonna mold something out of clay and anything shaped like an eggplant, people are gonna do it.
Oh boy, here we go.
I can already see it.
Of course, but they had to know, so maybe they have,
They have models that are not allowed to be formed.
I have no idea. We'll see,
dude. Not that I
it's
want.
why back in the days, why arcade games only let you put 3 letters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so you create a character and you create a mold of a whatever out of clay, and then now you can control it as a character. Yeah, this is gonna be bad if they allow those type of shapes. Like super bad. I don't know, man. Yeah.
Nope.
That's
not at all.
Not good at all. All right, final thing. And like I said, this is gonna be a short day, just because news is super
slow this week.
But no, if Realist was here, we'll probably make it another 2 hours, like a total of 3 hours, because he'll get started. If you get him started, he's started. Man, you can't stop him. But we had some fun Xbox stuff to talk about. But what about Sony? Sony fined for playing hardball against third-party controllers, and you just found this out today when I was mentioning it. And it says here, according to France's Autorité de la Concurrence, a government body responsible for regulating competition, I guess this is their,
their CMA,
FTC, and all that crap. Sony hasn't been playing nice with third-party controllers on the PS4. Okay, the regulatory body has fined Sony 13.5 million euros, roughly 14 million, almost $15 million, for deploying technical countermeasures will affect the proper functioning of third-party video game controllers. So stick drift.
Oh, wow.
Right. Stick drift and anything that comes with it, as reported by. So a report is reporting about another report.
Yep.
As reported by.
When they do that.
Game.
Niggas love when they do that. They do that all the time now. It's like they don't do their own research or reporting.
Yes.
They're just talking about the news as reported by somebody else.
Yes. We got a hot report for you. And this report from the Game Business whatever report that they have a report on by another reporter. It's like 3 layers of reports, right? It's none of their work. That has,
like 6 degrees of Kevin Bacon.
Yes, it's like Inception. You know, it's like a dream and a dream and a dream and a dream. Yeah. Sony has abused its, as reported by Games Industry, the antitrust body claims that Sony has abused its dominant position in the market using console features that were allegedly implemented to combat counterfeiting as a way to mess with the operation of third-party controllers, regularly leading them being disconnected during console operating system updates. It took the PS4 over 4 years to see a true third-party replacement for the DualShock 4. The Hori Onyx. I never even heard of it. Not the Onyx. Though impressive, did in fact lack several features. Other replacements were targeted toward professional level play, or often a gamble to whether they function properly or not. I don't buy third party. I just don't, because I always find them to be cheap. You know?
Stopped doing that a long time ago.
You know, I never found them to be reliable. Right.
Except for like arcade sticks and stuff like that. It's only now I get stuff like 8-bit dough, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But those are more niche and you know, and they're made for a different type of crowd where you know they expect that stuff to work and they're fans. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's only now just changing.
The only third party I got is my collection of controllers that I have up there, and they're by that PDD something, whatever they're called. And
oh yeah, I know that brand. Yeah.
You know,
they
that
make some good economical controllers. Yeah.
Yeah, it's called PD something, and the only reason I have those is because they're game themed controllers, which I like. I have a Titanfall 2, a Mirror's Edge controller that's by them, even a Battlefield 1 controller by them. They look really neat, and a couple of them are numbered too. So I don't use them, like, so I can't complain about the functionality if they're crap or anything. But in general, when I use a controller on my consoles, I use just the regular, you know, whatever comes with. I want the real deal, and I know they're expensive, so I know everybody can't afford it. So I get why they exist. There's a market for them. But I think it costs longer in the long run if you just go with the cheap ones, because then you end up getting more and more and more of the cheap ones. You end up paying more than if you would if you just got the real one.
The regular. Yep. If you just got the regular one in the first place.
I mean, that's the way I see it.
In the end, in the end, it costs you more money.
Yeah.
You should have just bought right the first time.
Yeah. I mean, a controller could have cost you $20. Like, oh man, I bought it for $20 because it's third party and it's cheap and yada yada yada. I was like, yeah, well, you're probably gonna end up going through 5 of them, which costs you $100. Whereas you could have just bought the official one for $70 or $60 or whatever it is, and be okay with it. So, I mean, that's just me. Yeah, buy once, cry once.
I agree.
Buy one, cry once.
Exactly.
PDP is what they're called. And Emmanuel says.
PDP, yes.
So he says great company. So
yeah, absolutely. I like them too.
Yeah. And so, bad way to start 2024 for Sony. They're getting sued again about something else. Dude, I mean,
it doesn't end for them nowadays.
Jeez. It doesn't. They're
going through it.
They're going through it bad since mid last year, or I guess since the beginning, because everything getting hacked left and right. Not just.
But once again, I keep saying, man, if this was Xbox, these things were happening too, right? Where they fired Phil Spencer. And then Bonnie Ross got fired. Not Bonnie Ross. Sarah Bond got fired. And then her people left with her in solidarity. Like, that would be the equivalent of what's going on with PlayStation right now. Like,
oh man,
are you kidding me?
Guess who's in the chat, man?
Who in the chat?
Mr. Kima.
Mr. Kima.
Get out of here with
what
your
up?
Ranger
Happy New Year, brother.
paraphernalia. Get out of here with your Ranger shit.
Are you still salty about that, man?
You know, when I'm in the car, I like to listen to some local stuff because sometimes like I don't want to go through the trouble of getting on iHeartRadio.
Mm-hmm.
And I put the local stations on, and they start talking about Ranger crap. I'm like, switch. I was like, I'll just put some classical music, and that's it. It's like I'd rather listen to classical than listen to whatever local Ranger crap I have to listen to. And the same thing with the Cowboys. The Maverick stuff, not so much. Like, that doesn't bug me too much. Because it's funny to me that they talk so highly about the Mavericks, their basketball team, but we got the best player on the planet with Luka. We got the best player, but they're like in 7th place. Right?
Yes, they are.
All that. Oh, and I got this friend that texts me constantly about, oh, did you see Luka? He got to 10,000 points faster than anybody else since Michael Jordan. I'm like, so he didn't get past Michael Jordan. No, but he got 10,000 points. I was like, then what are you coming at me for? What's he going to do with that? They're not winning any games. You know?
He's not making enough points.
It's like
to win the game.
You know, yes, it's like the Rockets are like suckier than than anybody else, and they're one level behind you. Like, they're one place behind you. It's like, how's your team any better? well, it's like, let me stop you. You're gonna tell me some excuse that they're hurt, they weren't playing, somebody was sick, or some other excuse, right? Well, it's true. It's like, okay. Dallas fans.
That's how it goes.
Dallas fans, man. I swear. They crack me up. It's always their year. Yeah. It's always there. And if it's not their year, it's see what I tell you. Mr. Kima says Mavericks had a lot of players hurt. all I hear, Mr. Kima, are excuses. That's all I hear.
Oh, yo, Kima, he talking that bro. You better get at him, man.
It's like,
better get at him.
Well, it's like, what happened to those other times when they weren't hurt? They should be at the top of their game, like in 2nd or 3rd place, right? But they're not. Even when they have everybody healthy, they're not playing their best, right? Talk so much shit, man. And my other buddy, he goes, oh, it must really irk you that you're in a city that you hate all the local teams, and they're nothing. They do nothing but win. And I was like, nothing but win? What are you talking about? He's like,
all I do is win.
Yeah, he's like, all we do is win. It's like, dude, the Cowboys hasn't done shit for years, for decades. What are you talking about? Mm-hmm. The Mavericks hasn't won anything, and every year is your year again because you got the best player on the planet, right? The Stars, I support the Stars because, hey, we don't have a hockey team in Houston, so I had to go default with the Stars, right? So, yay, go Texans? Stars, right?
What about the Texans in football?
Hold on. And then for baseball, okay, I'll give it to you. They won the World Series, and they won it, and that's it, right? But they weren't always winning, so you can't claim like they've always been winning. They haven't. This is they finally did it. Congratulations, and that's that, right? But to claim that all your other local teams have been winning, they haven't done shit. You get knocked out every year. You know? So
wow, you have all of this on your chest, huh, Keith?
it cracks me up.
Letting this off your chest.
Mr. Kima, see what you did, Mr. Kima. You turned this. We have there he goes. We got 5 Super Bowl rings, and they all rusty rust.
Yo, Kima, you just poking the bear,
no,
bro.
They're rusty rust. They all the little diamonds or things, the gems, they probably popped off already, right? You can't even make out you can't make out the years because it's eroded, right? They've eroded.
Wow.
Yeah, it's bad. I mean,
it's
probably not even gold on top. It's probably like bronze at the bottom.
You wildin', bro. You wildin'.
Yeah, Mr. Kima. Nah, we like you. It's okay.
That's the only.
Just pick terrible teams to root for.
He's poking the bear. That's all it is, man. It's easy mark, bro. You got to.
Dallas people are. You
Like-
could rile them up really easy. Dallas people.
Of course.
Right. And people will say, well, what about your Rockets? They suck. It's like, yeah, I know they do. You're not telling me anything new, right? And people will tell you, what about your Texans? Your Texans always suck. It's like, yeah, they do. And it's like, and don't tell me anything about this year. They may be playing better, but they haven't done shit, right? So I acknowledge that my Texans suck too, right? And then with the Astros, they've been winning. They just didn't win this year. And, you can't win them all. So you gotta give somebody else a chance. Oh.
Womp womp.
And so, all right, man. Well, that's all I have for today. Any last things you want to add? Sick.
The Yankees is still the best.
I knew it, this
No,
guy.
I
I'm
don't-
surprised he didn't say 27.
Hey man, I have no idea. Man.
Oh, this reminds me.
I
You
just
say
fucking
Yankees.
Have
You watched the Yogi Berra special on Netflix?
No, I haven't
It's-
seen that, but I do have it on my watch later list.
It's good.
Yeah, I heard it was good. Too.
It's
Oh, did you
really-
see the new Dave Chappelle?
No, I have it on my
That's
watch
pretty
list.
fucking funny. That's pretty freaking funny.
No,
Watch that.
Yogi Berra. I mean, I didn't know anything. I mean, like I knew of him. I just didn't know his history. It's good.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I know some things about him, so I guess I'm gonna learn some other things.
Yeah,
Cool,
you'll learn a lot of stuff about it. It's really good. And there's one that I saw. Oh, I'm gonna have to get you the title. If you look up Vec, Jesus, what was it called? White Sox Vec, VECK. There's a Netflix special about that. It is good. It's about a guy named Vec, Bill Vec, who started in baseball, and it was all about promotions. Try to promote, right? All these little things that you see at a game, like throw the French fries in the bucket and win $20 gift card to something during the middle of innings, right? Those type of promotion things in the middle of a game, those were invented by this one family, right?
Whoa.
So you gotta watch it, dude. It's like just search for Netflix White Sox Bill.
No.
Go ahead.
Bill Vec. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm seeing. Okay, I'm looking for it now. Actually.
And it's awesome. That's a good one to watch too. I've been watching like a lot of documentaries. It's just like it's crazy.
I always watch documentaries though. Like I was just hearing about that kid who who beat Tetris. He was 13.
Yeah.
And I saw a document about like a little documentary about how it works and the challenges that the people who try to ever beat the game face. Blah blah blah. There's like flaws in the game that prevent you from doing certain things.
Yeah.
Like at the fastest speed, the pieces fall down so fast that even if you're already holding the button before they appear, they can't hit the side of the wall because they come down so fast.
Jeez.
And they had to invent a new way of pressing the button like fast enough.
Yeah.
To get it to happen. So yeah, it's this whole thing, bro. Crazy. Some kid, a 13-year-old kid named Blue Scooty. It's a funny name, right? But yeah.
Yeah.
And so yeah, congrats to the little kid, man.
Crazy.
It's the community aspect of the game. That's what Legal's always talking about. There were competitions and stuff, and here come this kid. Boom, he did it.
Right.
He-
All right. Well,
yeah, man.
still know that Dallas team sucks, except for the Stars. Go Stars. And Yankees will never see 28. And then my Astros still rock. They still rock Texas, all of Texas. Well, that's it for me. Man, we got to find out what's with Realist, man. And then we're going to have to get second opinion on here one night. Hopefully he's free, so I have to reach out to him and be like, what's up? And then that's it, man. That's all I got, man. Slow night. All right, guys. Well, thank you in the chat, and we'll talk to you next. Oops, something's coming in here. Hold on. Good show, guys. Thank you, Emmanuel, and thank you for the super chat. You guys have a good night. Be safe out there and enjoy the weekend. Peace. still there?